there was an incident where Peyton reported that she had been attacked outside her home and stabbed.
Peyton claimed that she was stabbed outside of our house last year.
None of the facts have added up from it. She said the stabber ran up to her from the woods, stabbed her, and ran away. They didn't put the knife completely in. They left the knife. None of that adds up to me. I definitely don't think they would leave the knife halfway in someone's stomach.
The girls think she may have hurt herself. I believe absolutely it happened to her because the story's never changed.
Peyton's changed the story multiple times. She said maybe it was the guy who sexually assaulted her, maybe it was some random guy. Then one time she said maybe it was my mom.
For anyone who doesn't believe it or they blame her, I think they need to get counseling.
The knife was from our kitchen. I do believe that Peyton stabbed herself, and I think it was just another cry for attention.
You reported to the police and to your family that you had been attacked outside your home, that you had been stabbed in the abdomen, is that right?
Yeah.
And that was what you told your mother, it's what you told your sisters, that's what you told the police. And you've maintained that that's what happened. You've been challenged about it. Your sisters, you two questioned it, right? Why did you question it?
There were so many parts of the story that didn't add up at all to us. A lot of just the details, and the details changed. Just like, for instance, the fact that she said the person who stabbed her had run up, stabbed her, and run away, and the knife was a knife from our kitchen. When the ambulance showed up, she pulled it out, even though they asked the knife out of her stomach, even though they were like, "What are you doing? Why are you doing that?" And it was like halfway in, so it didn't seem like a stabbing at all to me.
Why did you question it?
Well, I spent the whole night with the police. I got asked to come to the house because I was the last one there before it had happened. And then when I went to the hospital the next morning to visit her, the same one was, "Do you want to see my scar?" Which I thought was very odd because it was something like that. Just immediately, I don't think that would be the first natural reaction someone would do. And then after that, if you tried to ask her about it, she just would deflect and never really give a clear answer, and who did it kept changing. And so after that, I just couldn't believe it.
Were you attacked and stabbed,
No.
or did in fact you stab yourself?
It was myself. It was me, sorry.
You did it to yourself?
Yeah, I was in just a really bad place. I don't even, now I know looking back, I think I was just crazy.
She shared with me this weekend. She said she just wanted to feel like we protected her and we loved her. And she never meant to hurt any of us, and then she got caught up in a lie. She didn't know how to back out of it. But you have to understand, Mom, you know how much that you and I have fought because of that, and how much family have hated me because they said that I was lying and that I didn't believe her. And all the time she was lying and she knew it. And she made me feel like it was my fault.
And Jordan felt really guilty that night, that she felt she didn't protect Peyton because she told Peyton not to go, and she felt so guilty for leaving the house because she'd heard something in the woods, and so she was scared, and she'd even told Peyton, if you go, be with someone. And so Jordan carried that guilt on her shoulders, like she could have done something different to stop Peyton from being attacked. And she was scared to go to her own home after that she would be attacked.
It's just been a constant lie ever since it happened, and it's affected my life so much. And I just asked for her to fess up, and she never would.
I wish I could explain, but it was, at the time I felt like no one cared that I had been sexually assaulted. I felt like no one wanted to talk to me, no one wanted to even look at me or treat me the same. And I remember thinking that I just wanted to see that they cared. I know it was completely wrong, and then afterwards, it obviously, they've recoiled even more.